Inspiration, Influence, and Income. I'm your host, Danielle Whittingham. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, and on my podcast on Spreaker. And today we're going to be talking to Audawn Thomas, who is a credit repair specialist. She runs a credit repair business. And Audawn has been able to increase her revenue generation by 300% simply by shifting some of the tactics that she did in business. Now, regardless as to who you are, if you don't have principles, right? If you don't have your pricing right, if you don't have a money mindset, you're going to be leaving money on the table. And a lot of us in business, hey, good morning, Audawn. A lot of us in business, we look at providing value, but a lot of times we're providing too much value, too much sugar for a dime. Especially as women, we call ourselves going above and beyond, but in actuality, we're giving away too much and we're shorting ourselves. Hey, good morning, Audawn. Can you talk to us about your experience with that?
Good morning. Yes, Coach. That was my exact experience. I was giving away everything, including the kitchen sink. I was literally talking with my clients, and I would say, oh, you have budgeting problems? Oh, I can help you. Oh, you have credit problems. You don't know how to spend your money correctly. Oh, don't worry. I can help you. And like I said, I was charging like $29 on top of my credit repair just for that service, not realizing that that was an area that I was able to monetize and actually grow into coaching.
Wow. And so Audawn is one of my clients, and Audawn is a client that listens. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Some of you come and you sit here every day and you don't listen. You hear me, but you don't listen. By listen, I mean take what I'm doing, take what I'm telling you, and execute. You'll sit in class and you'll hear me, but you won't listen. And I don't care who you are and what type of business you're in. If you take my advice and execute, what's going to happen is you're going to get an improvement in your revenue. Audawn, just talk about how simple it was, some of the things that we transitioned in your business to execute for you.
It was really easy. I tell people, Coach, if you follow the blueprint, follow exactly what you tell us to do, you're going to make money. I mean, you're going to make money and you're going to help people. And you're going to feel good about it because not only are you bringing in additional revenue for your family, but you're changing somebody else's world, which is being impactful. And it was easy for me to do because after I started to do the steps that you told me to do, you told all of us to do, it literally worked. I hit that button, I went live. I told them about what I can offer. I created the products. I got so many products, you all. And I just keep bringing them out. Now, when holidays come, if I get called to a summit, if someone says, I want you to come speak, I want you to talk to my audience, I have something to present them. I'm not back there struggling, trying to create a product to present for an event that's coming up in my future. I already have it done.
That's one thing I can say. And Marissa said that Audawn is awesome. She's helped me with her credit in less than 60 days. Audawn has improved my credit. As a matter of fact, we're going to throw a 750 credit score party for my birthday. And it's been years and a divorce and some separations since I've seen 750. And so she's good at what she does. Why shouldn't she be compensated for it? So let me ask the question. How many of you are good at what you do? Hashtag me in the chat. I'm good at what I do. Good morning, Alita. I'm good at what I do. Hashtag me in the chat. And so if you're good at what you do, why shouldn't your revenue, hashtag me in the chat, match up with your determination and your diligence in helping your clients? And if it doesn't, let me help you get there. Because the thing about it is that there are some things that you're just too close to your own business to see. And when I come in, I see it from a bird's eye view. So I can look at your business and almost immediately, regardless as to who you are, tell you how you're going to be able to increase your revenue and stop working so hard for free. bit.ly/black code BLAQ starts on November 9th. You got to make a decision about your revenue. And you've got to make it today. So if you need more revenue, hashtag I need more in the chat. If you need more revenue, you've got to figure out how to be there. And this is not fluff. I'm bringing my clients in front of you for a reason. That if you sit there and you do the work, your life is going to change. I showed you Tamira, who's been in business less than 6 months and already regained her money back from coaching and then some. I showed you Chiquita, who has coached with me over a year and left her job of 37 years. I'm not showing you fluff. I'm showing you real women who had some real stuff going on. And we had to blow past that real stuff that they had going on in order to get them to what they deserve. You know, everybody deserves it. Samira said, coach's system works. I was blown away. Chiquita said, that's me, and it's the truth. At what point are you going to say to yourself that I'm going to make an investment in my next level? Let's talk about that investment, Audawn, because see, it's not easy. It's not always easy to make that investment in yourself. What was like the straw that broke the camel's back that you was like, this lady ain't finna leave me behind?
Boy, I see you moving. I mean, that's one thing that I love to do. I love to take action, you guys. I like to move. I see it. I said, okay, I can do it. When I saw Coach moving, I said, all right, let me go ahead and sign up for the class. I did LSU. So I said, all right, LSU was amazing. Changed my life, my whole family. You know how hard it is to get your parents to believe in what you're doing, right? They're like, what are you doing at home every day? I'm working. Why are you not at your office? Oh, I closed my office. My dad was like, are you sure? I said, yes, Dad, I'm sure. I closed my office. My coach said, you can do this from your home office. I'm going to save me some money. He said, okay. I literally took that and ran with it, Coach. And I'm telling you, when I got into LSU and you said, this is how you create products, I said, wait a minute. It's in my mind. Now, I'm not going to tell everybody everything, Coach.
Don't tell them, girl. Don't tell them, girl. They got to sign up for that piece.
They got to sign up for the Black Code. Because I was like, this information is in my mind. All I have to do is get it to paper. When I saw Coach tell me how to get the information on paper and create what our creator told us to do to create, I literally said, I can do this. Then I saw everybody going over to Unlimited Coaching University. I said, oh, I'm going. Not a question. I'm going. Now, I'm going to tell you what I did. I went into the master's program, you guys. When I saw what was happening on that PhD level, I said, oh, no, I'm signing up tomorrow. Just tell me what I got to do. And I signed up.
Tamira said, I went to class with Coach in April, went to her conference in May, and got started a business as soon as I get home. How many of you do not have a business? Let's just talk about it. And it's no shame. There's absolutely no shame. And let me tell you why there's no shame. You can't have something that you've never been taught you need. See, we go get the things we need. We were taught we need clothes. We go get clothes. We were taught we need shelter. We go get shelter. We were taught we need food. But guess what? We weren't taught we need a business. We need a backup plan. We need additional revenue outside of a job. And so at some point, I'm telling you that you cannot continue to let a paycheck be your only source of revenue. And at some point, you gotta look around you. And I tell you guys, even if it's not me, you need to have somebody to bring you from that place of not having into that place of having. So how's your life been different, Audawn, since you increased your revenue 300%?
My life is amazing. I mean, I don't worry about bills. I don't worry about if my kids come to me and they talk to me about a project. I literally can stop work. I said, off at 5. And so what do you need? And they say, okay. I said, look, here's a notebook. Just write it down, and I'll make sure I take care of it.
Just write it down.
I love my life.
Just write it down. And then I heard you say, mommy gets off at 5. See, here's the thing, guys. I work a lot because I choose to work a lot. It's my next level. But I have November 20th, 2020 on the calendar as my retirement date. And I'm not going to retire and just be making it. I'm going to retire a millionaire. And so I choose my hours now. I choose when I go to work. And I choose how hard I work. And, you know, and even Tamira said it just now. Coach teaches you how to create products out of thin air. I had no idea. There's not a person under the sound of my voice right now that is not capable of creating more money. But, Tamir said, I make the most money sitting on my couch. But, will you invest to find out how? Somebody hashtag tell me how. Somebody hashtag tell me how. Because you got to say to yourself, if it's only $99 down, and I say only because with the level of revenue and the level of lifetime revenue, hashtag tell me how. Because Audawn didn't just increase her revenue 300% for today. She didn't just increase her revenue 300%. She get to keep that money for the rest of her life. So don't be mad at me if I say give me $99 down. Desiree was in my class, created a cookbook. She get to sell that cookbook for the rest of her life. Samira was in my class, launched a cookbook. She sells that for the rest of her life. So we're not talking about money that you're just going to have today. We're talking about money, residual income that for the rest of your life, these products and services will continue to make money. So if I asked you for $99 down and $99 a week for 12 weeks, trust and believe it's worth it. I got off a call yesterday and somebody told me I should be charging each one of you a minimum of $25,000 for what I showed you. And what they told me was, I need to charge you $25,000. You got to pay 25% up front. When you get to your first $100,000, you got to pay another 25%. And when you get to $250,000, you got to pay the rest. You're making the money. You're making the money. So you got to ask yourself, when am I going to press? And if you haven't shared the video, make sure you share the video. And hashtag shared so we can give you a copy of the book, God Wants You Rich. When are you going to press and move your business to the next level? And it's really not a sacrifice because Felicia Day tells us every day it's tax deductible. Wow. So what else, Audawn, what else have you learned? Because you're totally different than when I met you.
You're right, Coach. I am. Let me tell you guys, I was so corporate. I was like rigid. I was structured. Now I get on live. I laugh. I laugh at the people making crazy comments. I laugh at the trolls. It's just my life is different. And you know what, Coach? You're right. Because I tell my kids, I say, Mommy, get off at 5. Because guess what? I pick them up at 3:30. When I pick them up at 3:30, I come back home. I work for another hour and a half. Then I have another break. And then, I come back live at 10, right? So I create my own schedule. It's absolutely amazing. I literally have changed. I'm more
carefree.
Open.
Carefree.
Yeah, I'm more carefree.
More carefree.
Yes.
When I met you, It seemed like the business was taking you under. Even though you were very good at what you did, and I could tell it from our first conversation. Like, literally my first conversation, I handed my taxes of my credit over to you, and I was like, girl, do your thing. So I knew, I never had a doubt that you knew what you were doing. But the economics of it all, how do I help people and still help myself? Some of you, hashtag help me in the chat. Some of you are going through this same thing. You want to minister to the world. You want to help the world. You want to pray for the world. You want to serve the world. Hashtag help me in the chat. But you don't know how to do it and not be at your own expense. And that's what I help you do. I help you do it and bless the world while blessing yourself. Chiquita said, my first class I developed because of Coach's class, I made $8,679. Her first class, $8,679. Chiquita, was it worth paying me $99 a week to generate off her first class $8,679? Because see, what you guys are missing is that along with the education, you also get an opportunity to play on my platform. And not many coaches do that at all. You know, Tamira has been on my platform. Audawn has been on my platform. Chiquita has been on my platform. I frequently reach out to my clients and say there's an opportunity for you to present, speak, vend, sponsor at rock bottom prices and a lot of times free. Audawn's not, I'm not charging Audawn to be on here. And you've heard already firsthand how many people's credit she's improved. So regardless of what she say about me, right now, this is about her business getting exposure. And it makes a world of a difference. So if you're not already on board, good morning, Cheryl, to sign up for the black code, bit.ly/BLAQ code. What's taking you so long? What do you think? And it starts next Thursday at 8 p.m. and the black code light starts next Saturday morning at 8 a.m. What do you think Audawn holds people back? Because they say it's money, but it's really not.
No, it's not. You know, one of my clients says it like this. She says, when the student shows up, the teacher is ready. And I thought about it. I said, you know, that's some unique components. You know, it's good words, good wordplay, right? But in reality, Coach, they are afraid to make the move. I don't know why, but people get ahead of themselves and they start to say, or they start double questioning themselves. Because I know I did it. I did it for like 1 second, literally 1 second. And I was watching you on the video and I said, I'm going to go ahead and register. And then I was like, no, I'm not. And thank goodness my fiance was right there. And he said, oh, no, you need to sign up with her. I was like, why? He said, that's like someone in your family pushing you and they believe in you. See, people are not believing in themselves. And that's why they need to connect with you, Coach. Because you push them to believe in themselves because you believe so much in us. That is why we have that component that says, all right, go out there and do it. We literally be in class, you all, and Coach says, have you went live? Have you went live? I heard Coach saying, have you went live so much that I would connect with my other friends and my other sisters, my other business sisters. And I would tell them, did y'all go live? Did you go live? Some would say yes, some would say no. But one thing they always remember, Audawn was going live. Going live changed my world. Now I'm going to tell them the other part, Coach. You just can't go live. See,
You just can't go live.
You can hit the button, right? You can hit the live button. But if you don't know how to do it, if you don't know how to structure your lives, if you don't know how to present your information, it's not going to work. That's why they have to get in the black code. It is more to just pushing the button. You have to know how to build, launch, and quit.
You got to know it all. And there's the one thing a lot of people do. Some of you have products right now and you've not launched them. You have ideas. If you have ideas that you've not launched, hashtag me in the chat. Hashtag I do. You've got ideas that you've not launched. You've got books you've not written. Hashtag I do. You've got things that are on your mind that you have yet to build. Hashtag I do. You've got this creative spirit, but you're not doing anything with it. Hashtag I do. And so this is me saying, let me help you. And congratulations, Linda, for signing up. Let me help you go from sitting on your gifts and talents like eggs to hatching your golden eggs and changing your life. Man.
Yeah, they got to change their life. They really do. You know, Coach, the other thing that I wanted to say too, at some point when they're in class with you, at some point, it's going to automatically just click. And when it does, make sure you have your pen and your notebook with you. Because at one point, I was literally walking through my home. I hit my master bedroom, and I said, oh my gosh, this is it? And I literally took one sheet of notebook paper, and I created 5 classes off of one sheet. And I was like, okay, this is going to be my, you know, we know what it's called, but this is going to be my number 1, my number 2,
right,
my number
right,
3, 4,
right.
and 5. And they all had different components to it.
So if you say you don't have $99, guys, obviously you don't listen to me all the time, because I'm always telling you how to go out in the world and get $99. There's somebody in the world that has $99. And if you do $99 worth of work for them, they'll give you the $99. Whether it's keep their kids, cut grass, go shopping for them, whatever it is, sit with their child, sit with their parent. There's always something. Because you got to save yourself. You cannot just sit there and say, I don't have $99. There's been times that light bills have come into this house, and those light bills been $500 or $600. And I could not look at that light bill and say, I don't have $500 or $600. I had to cater a little something. Hey, Dennis, welcome. I had to go cook a little something. I had to make a few gift baskets. I had to do whatever it took to take me to that next place. And here's the thing. If you're not willing to go and do whatever it takes to take you to that next place, I can't help you. Because you don't have enough gumption. You don't have enough get up and go for what I'm teaching you to work. Tanisha said, drive, Uber, or Lyft. You can make $99 in one day. There's just too many sale plates. Tanya said, that's what I'm doing this weekend. Where did we as women lose our ingenuity? Because I've seen my grandmother do a whole lot with a whole little. I've seen kids get sent to colleges when you couldn't afford to send them $5 or $6 a week in an envelope. And even that was a lot. So don't you lose your ingenuity. Save yourself. It's mandatory. If you haven't shared the video, make sure you share the video. And Ashley, you're absolutely 100% right. She said, sacrifice now so you won't have to sacrifice later. Let me tell you something. That later sacrifice ain't cute for women. Audawn, what you think about that?
No, you gotta sacrifice now. And anybody who says $99 is too much, you are not thinking about that $99. I can eat $99 in a week. $99 can be spent in a day in my world. I mean, let's just face it, men and women, right? When it comes to that $99, you guys, you gotta move past that. By the second and third week, you should be making $99 a week at least. Simple. At no point in the process, Coach, I even dig into the money that was bringing in from my credit repair business. But when I just dealt with my coaching money, then the revenue that I made from the course I was in, I'm telling you guys, I never missed a payment. All of my payments came out of PayPal. Guess what? Every client that pays me in my coaching primarily comes through PayPal. I never missed a payment. Never missed a payment.
Let me tell you this, and this is not by way to hurt anybody's feelings, because I want you to catch this and change. When I realized that my money was in direct correlation to the actions that I'd taken, meaning if I don't have $99, I haven't taken $99 worth of action this week. I haven't picked up somebody's groceries at the store. I haven't taken somebody's mother or father to the doctor. So when you realize that whatever is in your bank account, good, bad, or indifferent, is as a result of your actions, you'll start to kind of change your actions. Or you'll be resigned to having just how much you have in your bank account. Well, guys, do you guys have any questions for Dawn? April says, good morning. My biggest struggle is going live. It's easy for me to talk in person, but I freeze up when I'm about to go live. Number one, you probably have never had a live stream class. And we have to keep fear in perspective. What fear means is that you don't have enough information to make a decision. So I'm going to put you at scared so you don't hurt yourself. That's your body saying, that's your mind saying, I'm just going to block you with fear wherever you're going. And when you stop blocking your mind with fear, you're going to see how far you can move forward. If you haven't shared the video, share the video. What questions do you guys have for Audawn? Yep, Linda says sell some clothes that you haven't worn a while. Tamir actually reminded me that I say all the time, you got to be scared of the right things. I'm scared to ask this person, will they do business with me? And you got 1 million people passing you by that you scared to ask, that would pay you. So here's, and this is what I'm saying, Brandy, too, sis, we all have a story. My story is I went through a divorce. I ended up almost broke as a result of the divorce. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I teach people options. And that's why we as women got to learn to not don't wait. Don't wait until the rubber hits the road. Don't think that, you know, when the bottom falls out, I'm going to. You got to move when it's time. And so I definitely not only appreciate everybody's story, I know it's not easy. I know it's not. But you got to move your feet like never before. What questions do you guys have for Audawn, or what else, Audawn?
Well, you know, Coach, I always love promoting my coach. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I always tell people I meet, you come tell me the story. I said, well, have you heard of Coach Danielle Winningham?
She
and
does.
they said, well, what do you mean? I said, look, if you have issues with your money, you got issues with your finances, you got to talk to my coach. And that's what I tell them. Then I say, when I follow it up now, I say, look, don't go over there playing with my coach. You have to be serious and ready. Because I'm telling you, if you're willing to do the work, your life will completely change. Your life will completely change. So you all, it's about going ahead and getting the information. You know, it's about going out there and saying, I'm going to go to the link. I'm going to go and get the information on the Black Code. I'm going to go ahead and change my life. I'm going to move past my fear. Exactly, Erica. I'm going to move past my fear, and I'm going to go ahead and say, guess what? I can do it. Listen, you all, if someone else says, I want to grow out there and create a business, we'll say, oh, I support you. Sometimes you got to get behind yourself and be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you have to have enough faith and belief in yourself that you can create what you've been creating all the time at the job for your supervisor. You can do it yourself. Coach, I tell people all the time, I quit my job off of the free 99. In February of this year, February of 2017, I literally walked away from my job. You know why? Because it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm working on credit profiles of my clients, and I said, Lord, this is not what I want to do. This is not where I want to be. I called my supervisor in, and I said, what would you think if I just go ahead and use my sick time and my annual leave, because I had that good government job, and I just put in my notice today? He said, we've been wondering how long you were going to just stay here. Let's go ahead and do it. My supervisor told me every single day, go out there and be great. Go out there and be great. I did not realize how many people were pushing me because they could see it in me. They could see where I wanted to be. They knew I didn't want to be at that job. And guess what? All I needed was to connect with a coach, because I was on your live one time, Coach, and someone said, that's why you need a coach. I said, ooh, and it hurt. I mean, I had to say ouch, but she was right. I needed a coach to get me to the point that I was actually able to make that switch and believe in myself enough to create products, to actually help people with their finances, get them to the point that their credit increase. Go ahead and take something that's boring, that we don't want to deal with, that we just rather shut the book on, present it, and go ahead and help people change their life.
Wow.
Once you make that connection, you guys, you will see my purpose is meant for this. And I'm so glad I connected with Coach and got myself to that next level. That's what it's about.
Guys, it's okay to get paid for your purpose. Anybody that told you ought to be shamefaced for making millions of dollars for helping millions of people, or making tens of thousands of dollars for helping tens of thousands of people, they're wrong. They're wrong. They're wrong. And the amazing part is, whatever part of you that's your purpose, you're so good at it, you don't even see charging for it. You don't even see charging for it. But you have to. Guys, bit.ly/black, BLAQ code, November 9th. Atlanta. Who's in Atlanta? Who's in Hotlanta? bit.ly/ATL Inspire. Who's in Atlanta? I told y'all yesterday, y'all might miss me next year. You might not be able to sit up under Coach next year. So you may want to get there December 1st through the 3rd. It's not a conference. It's a business building intensive. Get there. Get there. You know what I think, Joseph? We all amazing. We're all amazing. Anybody got any questions for Audawn? Audawn, tell them how to reach you if they credit jacked up.
Oh, all you have to do is schedule an appointment. We just need to talk, right? So make sure you go to bit.ly/talk credit. bit.ly/talk credit. If you are ready, I'm saying ready, not thinking about it, not saying what you need to do, but if you want to change your life, fix your credit, and take your whole financial to the next level, your whole financial house to the next level, you got to get in contact with me. Go ahead and go to bit.ly/talk credit, bit.ly/talk credit.
And we got a couple people on that live in Atlanta. So we are waiting. Amisha, not yet. We are needing more ambassadors. We're needing more volunteers. If you're interested in being an ambassador, even if you're in bankruptcy, absolutely. Listen to me, y'all. Especially if you're in bankruptcy. Bankruptcy doesn't prohibit you from going out there and making more money. It doesn't. Really doesn't. That's the proof that you need help. Go ahead, Audawn.
You know, you touched on that word, that B word, you know, the word that I try and I absolutely save women and men from actually filing bankruptcy. Let me tell you guys, if you guys file bankruptcy, you need to act now. You need to definitely show up in Atlanta, because you need to change the way you're thinking about your money, creating and making money. And then you also need to be there so when I present the information on keeping your income and increasing your credit score. We got to get ourselves to the point, you all, that we increase that credit score, and it actually gets you to the point where you pay lower fees or no fees, you pay lower interest, and you quit having to put all these security deposits down. Keep your money in your pocket. That's why they got to be there. They got to be there, coach. They got to get connected with you. Wealth Speaker is her name, Danielle Whittingham. She's going to increase your wealth. I mean, I was hooked. I said, wow, wealth speaker? Oh, yeah, I need to listen.
But here's the thing. I didn't just tell you. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. And if you listen, it's going to work for you, too. So some dates you need to know about, bit.ly/black code. Starts November 9th at 8 p.m. Black Code Light starts Saturday, November 11th at 8 a.m. Yeah, let me get it right. We're going to be in Atlanta December 1st through the 3rd. You need to show up. Don't just show up. Tickets went on sale. Show up as a VIP. General admission is $127. VIP is $227. That $227 is worth, if we didn't even serve food, which we are, that $227 would be worth it without food.
It would. Coach Almisha says, Audawn, you fix credit or teach it. I do both. And I'm be honest with you. I got clients and they get in both. They hire me to fix their credit, and then they hire me to teach them how to not have the credit problems again. And that's what it's about, you all. I'm telling you, I was literally in four walls fixing and repairing credit over and over again. And coach, people will come back to me like a year, 2 years, and they say, I need your service again. I'm like, why? What did you do? I messed up my credit again. That's when I said, I got to start teaching people how to keep their credit high. Get in that Millionaire Credit Society, change your life. Your credit can get you to the point that you're able to operate as a millionaire. I tell my people, 800, I'm coming for you. Work towards a goal and you will get there. You will definitely get there.
Two things we need, guys. Two things we need. We need our credit back and we need our cash back. And they're not negotiable. We need our credit back and we need our ability to make money with our two hands back. And that's what this is about. bit.ly/black code. November 9th. We need our credit back. We need our cash back. It'll keep us out of homeless shelters. It'll keep us out of sleeping out the back of our cars. Money and credit is power, and women don't have enough of either. We turn our power over to other people. Guys, any last questions for Audawn? I think we stumped them, Audawn. But bottom line is, be in Atlanta December 1st through 3rd. Invest in your mindset. Invest in getting away. Good morning, Atika. And shifting your mind. And be in the Black Code on November 9th. bit.ly/black code. All right, Audawn. Did you tell them how to get in touch with you?
Yes, all we got to do is go to bit.ly/talk credit. bit.ly/talk credit. And make sure you're serious. Make sure you're ready. I'm serious about it. Make sure you're serious. Make sure you're ready. Coach, what did you tell them? They have to commit. It's about making a commitment.
It's about a commitment.
It's not going to take you 2 years and 3 years and 5 years, but it will change your life. My clients literally see results as early as 30 to 45 days. And guess what, you all? They call me. They say, oh my gosh, I got an increase. I just had a client wake me up midnight. You're going to have to help me with that, coach. My client woke me up at midnight, letting me know his credit score went up to 706. He started with me 35 days ago, and he was in the 500s. It's about doing the work.
Wow.
You got to go to bit.ly/talk credit.
Wow. Guys, so much opportunity to save yourself. All I can do is continue to give you the opportunities to save yourself. You've got to take the action to save yourself. bit.ly/black code BLAQ code. Don, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I got a super full day of work left. Guys, don't keep sitting on the fence. It's causing you to lose money. It's causing you to lose money. And it's causing you to miss opportunities. Yep. bit.ly/black code. Thank you, Audawn.
Thank you. Bye, you guys.
I appreciate you, sis. Y'all have a great day.